Do you want to go from being a good actor to being a brilliant one? Well, start thinking like a director. Today, I'm going to be showing you why the best performances happen when you have the bigger picture. Let's be honest, most actors are taught to only focus on the character, which is basically their lines, their choices, and the moment in the scene. But here's a special thing that most elite actors do differently. They know how to zoom out. They know that it's super important to think like the director. And you see that shift? Well, it changes everything. Because when you start seeing everything like the director, you will start seeing stuff like this. You will take a look at the scene and you will wonder, where exactly does the scene take place in the entire story arc? You'll start looking at it as, what is the emotional tone that is taking place in this scene compared to the last? You'll think about things like, am I playing this too big or not big enough? Especially for where the story is heading. So basically, you will start making choices that serves the story and not basically your actor's ego. And trust me, when you start taking your performances this seriously, other directors are going to notice it. Because the aim is not to replace the director, but it's mainly just to help him out by thinking that far ahead, thinking of the entire story as you are the actor. Because now you're not telling him what he should be doing, but you are thinking more seriously about your role in the story. So here's an example. Let's say you are currently in a wide shot. That would basically mean that now your gestures on camera, your movements need to be just a little bit broader if you are planning on making a specific statement. Now let's say it comes close up. Then that means you don't want to be making the exact same movements. You want to change it up a little bit. You want to understand that less is more. So you want to play on the small details in the scene. And if it's super close, then that means there's no point of doing all this. But by thinking like the director, if it's super close up and all you can see is the eyes, you will then be thinking about the fact that, okay, this is what's most important. This is what the director's going for, so I'm gonna play using these. And on top of that, if you know how lenses work, if you know exactly how blocking works, you know that silence can be more powerful than an entire monologue, then that means you are thinking about the entire picture. You are thinking about the character, you are thinking about the moment, but also you are thinking about how all of this is going to come together in the final product. And guys, if you are finding this valuable and you love seeing acting content, then guys, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out on acting content like this. But guys, getting back to the topic, think of it like this. When you start thinking like the director, you don't force the scene, you actually learn how to fit the frame. And remember, this is such an important thing to always keep in the back of your mind. You're not just the lead in this, you are one stroke of a perfect picture. That is one of the best quotes that I've ever heard from Leonardo DiCaprio. Every single movie includes a lot of strokes. All those strokes come together and it creates the perfect image. And what that basically means is you take your energy and it fits the ensemble. It fits everyone around you. Together, we all come together and we create this piece of artwork. And that piece of artwork is film. And this is something that is so important. Directors love working with actors that understand film. If you can understand all of the moving parts that comes together in order to create a film, then you are the type of actor that directors want to work with. Actors like these are gems to directors. And in a world full of so many actors that are like, look at me now, the actors that have the bigger picture mindset, well, those are there. And if you can be one of those actors, it's only going to benefit you in the long run. So start thinking like a director and it's only going to benefit your career. And you know what else is going to benefit your career? Subscribing to the channel and turning on that bell notification. And also guys, if you have any acting questions, drop them in the comments below and I will be answering them in upcoming videos. Guys, it's been a whole lot of fun. I am Ty and I cannot wait to see you on set in the near future.